Millard High School. My name is Emery Ann Hare and I am an interior architect and designer in New York City. Like most of you, I was born and raised in Millard County and I graduated Millard High in the year 2016. My high school experience was the foundation to my future, and I know that sounds so cheesy, but it is so true. In high school is where I learned how to have good work ethic and ultimately where I decided that I could do anything that I set my mind to. While I was in high school, I was involved in athletics and spent most all of my free time cheerleading, playing soccer, or running on the track. In my final year of playing soccer, our women's soccer team was the first public school in the 2A division to win state, and I believe we're still the only public school that have taken state.
And slips it into the net. 1-0 Millard, and you know what? That's the way it is.
And then that following spring, our women's track team also took state. As for involvement within the school, I was involved in the class presidency all 4 years, a part of GYC leadership, 4-H ambassador, National Honor Society member, and then I was selected to attend Girls State in 2015. Oh. With all of that being said, of course, academics always came first to me. It was definitely the number one priority. At the beginning of junior year and all the way to the end of senior year, I enrolled in college classes and was still able to hold a good enough GPA to graduate with honors. Prioritizing my academics and taking it very seriously ended up being very rewarding as I did receive many scholarships and was able to be excited about my future journey going to Utah State as an Aggie. I was beyond thrilled to be at Aggie and to move to Logan, Utah. I went into my freshman year of college not actually knowing what I wanted to study, and so I decided to take a career and life planning course, and oddly enough, every time I took a quiz or did assessments, my results always came out that I should either be a lawyer or an interior designer. And as you all know, I chose the interior design route. So once I came to the conclusion that I wanted to follow my dreams and be an interior designer, I immediately began taking the required courses. After a year of taking the required art classes, I applied to the Interior Architecture and Design program at Utah State University. This program is highly competitive as it is the top 8 program in the nation for interior architecture and design. Over 100 plus students applied to be in the program. However, they only accepted 26, which thankfully included myself. I spent the next 3 years of my college career working harder than I ever have and probably ever will. I was obtaining a 4.0 GPA, 3 part-time jobs, and somewhat of a social life. It was extremely difficult most days to balance everything, but ended up being so rewarding. During my junior year of the program, I was able to work with the New York City designer, and then when I had graduated, they had reached out and said they were hiring and asked if I was interested in applying, and well, you know how it worked out. I am now an interior designer at one of the top 100 residential design firms in the world, Young Hut Interiors. New York City is obviously vastly different than Millard County, but thankfully during college I was able to travel quite a lot, and I actually ended up living in both Italy and New Hampshire for a couple months. So by the time I had moved to New York, it was still an adjustment but an adventure I was prepared for. As an interior architect and designer, we focus on proper space planning and aesthetics. We are involved in the new construction and renovation of an entire home. This means we work from the ground up. Because of my schooling, my skills vary from being able to draw very detailed construction plans for a builder to designing a $40,000 luxury custom rug. The opportunities for growth and creativity in this career field are endless. A few of my favorite things that I get to do as an interior designer are designing custom furniture, communicating and building relationships with vendors and contractors, site visits, scheming the design concepts, and participating in the photo shoots. Being a designer in New York City is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that I am beyond grateful to be experiencing. It's not perfect, but it definitely has those moments where I feel like I'm living in a movie. If I've learned anything from my life experiences so far, it would be that just because you are from a small town doesn't mean you have to dream small. Whether the entire community is supporting you or not, do something that'll make you proud. Go Eagles!